What's up, fellas? Here. Sorry about that. It's been a while. It's been a long while. So I'm going to probably have some dead air here for a while until everybody gets in. When you take a giant break like this, it takes a while for YouTube to get your channel back up and notifying everybody. So yeah, big delay. Okay, so anyways, yeah, it's been a long time. The problem, like my camera's having right now, the problem I've been having is the internet. Here's the deal. Everybody's going to this underground fiber optic, and the internet provider that I do have currently, they've been kind of like trying to milk this shit along. So in order to everything is up on a telephone pole. So it's been having problems, dude. I've had fucking people in my place in and out for the longest time. So yeah, we think we finally got it fixed. It's fucking up a little bit. So I'm gonna say this. I don't know randomly through the stream, but if there's any fucking problems, I need to know right away. Put it in the comments right away. So yeah, okay, we got a couple people coming in. What's up, guys? Yeah. So like I said, the internet is back. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. So I've been wanting to stream. It's not like I've been lazy or anything. I mean, I do work more now, but that kind of puts a hampering on like the fucking filming and making videos and stuff like that. But as far as the streaming goes, man, if you go back on like CCFBG, I think I got that right. Sorry, Mark. His channel, when I streamed with him, it was just fucking cutting in and out, and I'm like, man, what? And it's fucking embarrassing. So the guys pulled the wire. I mean, they pulled the wires out of my wall. I got a brand new modem. We got all kinds of shit. So whatever they fixed on the fucking on that power cable out there, Barley. I didn't think you like got notified. I thought you unsubscribed and like said bye, Andrew. That's what I thought you did. But I mean, it's cool. I get it if you do. I get it. Noob. What's up, Mr. Noob? I like it. I like it. He's checking shit out. So yeah, randomly through the stream, as more and more people get in here, I'm gonna ask, dude, like if any fucking thing, like if it twitches, glitches, cuts out, if the sound's weird, if like anything happens, I gotta know right away because yeah, whatever they did out there, I don't know. My phone's been acting weird, but it acts weird like throughout the city anyways. And yeah, so I don't know if they actually got it fixed or whatever, but I want to get back to streaming because I want to get back to hanging out with you guys. And yeah, so Mr. Noob. Okay, yeah. So well, old Jeffrey. C8, the C8 ZR1X $$ symbol. What I mean, the Nürburgring lap time. What you think? The you being a C8 owner, and you know what I mean, Burley Corvette cheated. Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm asking. Mr. Noob has a C8. He's he's coming from a ZL1. He downgraded from a ZL1 into a C8. I just kind of want to know. Yeah, got him. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, the thing on the internet, and this is where I'm like so sick of hearing this. It's getting to the point of ridiculousness because it's like they're classifying the C8 into like a supercar territory, but yet the GTD was like a sports car or whatever. It's like this is fucking dumb. Like just wrong what you brung. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. What do you guys think? I mean, I kind of I tend to overreact. I know. Surprise, surprise. I do get a little excited. I do overreact from time to time. Mr. Skydog Pigpen. Have you got a ZL1 out? You had to, dude. The weather's been awesome. I hear, usually what goes here moves your way. So please tell me you put the Miata away, which strangely enough, those things have becoming quite popular around here too. So I don't know. Maybe there's something to that. Maybe you got something going on. Good deal. Yeah, he's been driving it. Good deal, bud. So yeah, Burley nailed it right on the freaking head. Let's jump into it. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that did the I don't know. One, I got a problem with the 7-Eleven lap time. And two, 7-Eleven 8:26. And two, I got a problem with these fucking categories, man. Well, I guess it highlighted everything, but these categories right here, like this is fucking stupid to me. Sports cars, EV executive. I think it's kind of self-explanatory, and I think that everybody kind of understands like what it is. So I don't know. What do you guys think? He says both. Just got back from a Z Drive. Good deal. Almost 10K miles. Ooh, Burley hit one. 8,000. How many did Chevrolet do that? I think they shipped two with like what 4 or 5 miles. So yeah, I know. I thought Burley was gonna have a fucking episode. I thought we were all gonna have to have a stream dedicated to that, just to remind him everything's gonna be okay. Pat him on the back, calm him down. Do the breathing stuff, exercises. But yeah, yeah. Let me see here. What are you up to now? 1,001 or 1,000 point 1, point 2? I know. Yeah, it's my thing is I thousand still. Yep. I predictable. Predict What do you Yeah, noob, see? All right, I'm gonna shut the fuck up about the Z06 for a minute. 8,200 in a Mustang. Damn it, brother. Well, what color is your C? Is that a wrap? For some reason, I thought you got a blue fucking Z8. What did you get? Is it Cyber Matrix or is that white? I don't know. I just saw one today. I think it's growing on me, dude. I'm starting to like them. The spyware is it is a hard pass for me. Like it's not even a fucking. But yeah, you got the white, perfect. I think those look great white. In the red, I think those things look really good. Also black. I don't know. That car's starting to fucking grow on me. But the MSRP is just ridiculous because going back to the Z06 and the Nürburgring, Z011 Elite did a fucking 716, and the Z01 or the ZR1, which starts at like $120,000. I don't know. I mean, Jeff, help us out. Like, what would motivate a person to go from the Z011 LE into a Z06 and pay $100,000 cash difference? I have a hard time to this day, still in 2025, which they are thinking about. I just saw one quick. They're these little Easter eggs or jabs or whatever they're saying. It's kind of let me did not there the Easter eggs where they're fucking still kind of reminding you, jogging your memory, saying NASCAR's team is still running. I guess Ghost is what I don't know. I'm not a racing guy. I don't watch racing. I don't follow sports and shit like that. About you know what I mean. I like my car, my own car. Like your guys' stuff too. I'm into that. Like I try to keep mental notes on that. But racing, I don't give a fuck about. I don't care. But yeah, they're going through talking this and that about the Camaro platform. And kind of just saying like that they're going to be coming to the table and making a new body, maybe. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Skydog, Mr. Eric. I'm gonna call you Eric. That's yeah. Now everybody knows you're exposed. 729 is what the regular mag ride ZL1 did. I think they did like a simulated run on the SS1LE, and I think it did a 729 as well. That was it. It didn't do it in real life, but it did computer simulated run theoretically. I worked all day today, so cut me some slack. Cut me some slack. Yeah, yeah. Are you talking about Mr. Noob? 716 and 7 the track is like fucking 13 miles long, almost. It's like 12.9 something miles long. 5-second difference and $100,000 MSRP. You're talking about the model to model. Yeah, I mean, I just have a heart. I don't know. I don't know. How does that mid engine? I mean, is it really that big of a difference on the street? Can you tell? You know what I mean? But Mr. Burley means all the disrespect. He says no disrespect to vet owners. Bullshit. He's lying. I know this guy. He's fucking. Nah. But as a whole, Chevrolet Performance Division nowadays is lame. It's the yeah, exactly. That's exactly what everybody on the internet's talking about. And yeah, so anyways, oh dude, let me bring this in here. But this is the new dude that he got pulled back from Jim Campbell is his name. So he was what did he do in China? Oh, chief producer product officer from GM China and from the Durant Guild, making melting shit. So he's the new guy over and the wording here was pretty. He's going to be the new vice president of performance and motorsports commercial operations. So I don't know what to think of that. But yeah, no, Burley is 100% right. When you go on the Chevrolet website and you go to like do a build a car or whatever, you click on performance, it's Corvette. That's it. And yeah, that sucks. That's a hard pill to swallow. I don't know. I the thing is like the Chevrolet of today is not the Chevrolet that it was even 10 years ago or 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Like where we all freaking probably I mean most of us, because from what I'm getting, we're all late 20s, 40s, 50s. I mean, because that's what the stats say, like is my audience. But I mean that varies. You have the people that are engaging, like Mr. Noob and Burley and Eric here. And there's some others. There's some other real good ones, but I'm sure it's going to take a little time for everybody to get to rolling in. Like I said, I haven't streamed for a while, so YouTube thinks it's just like fuck, whatever. Yeah. You want to talk about that? I kind of want to talk about that shit. So I was on a big GM authority kick. I kind of got it set to my phone and I just kind of thumbed through and I just like pretty much what everybody does. I just go through it every night before I go to bed and I see and it's pretty much just like, hey, remember when the shit was cool, and then we'll talk about commuter cars and the EV crap of today. And then they get their Corvette boner real huge, and they just beat that dead horse, dude. So, anyways, um, okay, I'll be patient and I'll just say this. So, Mister Noob, what makes you think that? That's a pretty bold claim. If you're gonna jump in there and say that there's gonna be some horsepower wars coming, I mean, obviously there's something that would make you think that. Um, yeah. So before I get to my part, dude's on it. It says regulation changes. That's exactly um, what I saw too. So, anyways, if you get into like the nitty gritty, and this is all from GM Authority. I haven't really hopped on or did my own investigation, and I'll tell you guys. I'll probably get to it here in a little bit when we start our bullshit session. But the EPA. So pretty much this hasn't gone through yet or whatever, and I don't know all the levels or tiers of uh, Congress or government that this has got to go through in order to get passed. But pretty much the long and the short of this article is it's summed up to here. If finalized, the proposal would remove all that's a big word federal greenhouse gas emission standards for light, medium, and heavy duty vehicles, beginning with the rules first introduced in 2010. Ooh. Who was the president in 2010 that put all this shit in place? Obama's slime ball ass. So pretty much we lost all the cars that got traded in for cash for clunkers. You know, those cars are gone. That sucks. But other than that, we're going to rewind the hands of time and we're going to get rid of all that stuff, all that crap. So that was kind of what inspired like tonight's stream was the EV Camaro is not necessary at all. It's 100% bullshit. And I was down. I don't know if they watch the stream or not, or if they watch my channel or whatever, but I was down in Texas. And when I was sitting in my ZL1 bullshitting with another dude, and he has a channel on YouTube, and I met a few people, but we were talking. I was asking, I was like, just hey, what do you think about like bouncing ideas off like the new V8, the sixth generation V8? There's a lot of generations being kicked around, but and he pretty much said that they're not going to stop with the EV bullshit. They're going to keep trying regardless. And I was just like, you know what? I was like, nah, there's no way. Everybody's in their face saying they don't want it. I was like, you really fucking think so? Yep. And fucking dude is right. I was like, you got to be kidding me, dude. Yeah. So there, from what I can tell, and we're going to read the article here in a little bit, but I want to stay on this EPA shit. The EPA, if this gets rescinded, they're gonna take all that crap back. And what was it? I don't. Tell me, noob. Is this the article that you was referring to? So the proposal is also expected to eliminate features like the engine start stop and a gas light while canceling the EV mandate, which I already thought was dead. I already thought that Trump signed an executive order that fucking killed that thing. To restore, the consumer choice, reduce vehicle cost. Boom. That's a big one too, man. How is this going to reduce vehicle cost? I'm sorry, dude. Like I said, I've been out in the sun all day. What one of them? What? Give me a little context here. One of them. What? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. The EV incentive did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The part where they have to pay vehicle or pay people to fucking take their crap off the lot. Yeah, yeah. Eric says, I'd like to see a four-door sedan, the V8 back in the Chevy, like a SS. Yeah, SS. Bring back the SS and give us an option to put a V8 in the regular regular cab short box. Yes. Fuck yes. Yes. I am. Oh, I am here for that. They'll do it with the GMC, but not the Chevy. It's the weirdest shit ever. And if you do, they will do it in the Chevy, but it's like you're uber restricted on options. You get the work truck package and that's it. You get the tiny engine, shit transmission options, and you have to swap everything. Oh, one of the articles. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But yes, Eric, you're 100%. I like the SS. I like the four door. I drive a four door GTP every day. Four doors don't fucking bother me one bit. I'm a single dude, drive a four door. It's great. I don't. It doesn't bother me. I really like the idea of bringing something like the SS back. Um, I don't know why it didn't take off. Oh wait, they didn't market the shit. So I mean, marketing is massive, and I don't understand. These businesses make all this stuff on ROI, return on investment. Invest in your own ass, man, and market this stuff. And it, that's what Dodge does, and the stuff sells. They're killing us. They were. I would also love to see. Yes, absolutely. Yes, I love trucks because they're very versatile. I like the low standard cab short box, just like what Eric was saying. Slammed V8, just fast as fuck. I love that. I'm kind of digging the four wheel drive trucks, like the slam dumped four wheel drive trucks. Um, like what everybody's doing, the twin turbo Ford builds. I think those are pretty cool, but I love the TRX. I mean, it's badass. Like I wish Jeep would have did something like the TRX too. You know what I mean? I think that like a four door Wrangler, I like those things, and especially when people were doing Hellcat swaps in them. And they came out with that 392, but dude, that thing was almost $100,000. I mean, what isn't? What isn't? Raptor R. Noob said the Raptor R is badass. Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, it's double badass. I mean, because isn't that one supercharged? Is it supercharged? I think it is. Does it have the Predator motor in it from like the GT500? What it did back then? I don't know. Man, I'm telling you what. Ever since MSRPs have just fucking went into outer space, I'm not into it as much anymore. You know what I mean? The exotics have their own league to play with, and I don't see a Chevrolet getting all the way up into fucking high Earth orbit trying to compete with them because it's just stupid. Like the ZR1. I mean, a couple weeks ago, I did a post and I saw Mike Burley put in there. He's like, if you have to add electric motors into it, it's fucking crap. And that's true. I mean, I wholeheartedly agree with him because I mean, they might assist with traction down low, but I mean, come on, dude. I, they're a limiting factor in of themselves. So, I mean, at certain mile per hour, I think it's like right around 120. I'm not sure, that number's sticking in my head. They disengage. So right there, all by themselves. Yeah, 5.2 Predator. Oh, 5.2 Predator. Yeah. Okay. So it's the flat plane. It's like the flat plane. 160. Okay. But yeah, still, I mean, they get to a point where they're in the way and they hinder the performance, and then they're just dead weight. They're just dead sprung weight on the chassis, and that I don't know. I don't know. I don't. You guys think that's the future? Is that really the future? Because I mean, the battery, the motors, the you know, now you got it's another level of certification the technician has to be qualified for and able to even touch your vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't know if I'm down for the hybrid. I don't, I- if you if you I've been doing a lot of research here lately, and also the reason that I haven't been fucking putting up videos is the I've been doing a lot of online classes because I'm trying to get my brain back conditioned into like DIY mode, because the whole time I've had 6th gen Camaros, just nothing breaks, man. Nothing breaks on them. So you just put gas in them, and if you want to do a mod, do a mod. And I haven't had to go back and like I've been doing some repairs to my Z28, and it's kind of got me in that like, oh fuck, like I've lost that soft touch skill. So I'm going back and reconditioning my brain to get dialed back into that. And I'm also learning a lot with I've enrolled in some online courses for wiring, making wiring harnesses, what it takes, what's the good stuff, what's the bad stuff, like what to look for. Yeah, so there'll be some cool stuff coming up. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing with my time and working, because I work 7 days a week now. Voluntarily, I work but I'm trying to rat hole some money and freaking get some shit off the ground, because I got some things I want to get um, made and out available for sale. So it's going to be some good shit coming. Okay, so yeah, 160. I didn't know that they disconnected at 160. I thought it was fucking lower than that. Eh, eh, eh. The more you know, right? The more you know. So the EPA, I don't know. I don't know. I think that this is gonna help a lot out, but I think that it's gonna be like, eh, I mean, we should have never had the fucking like handcuffs on to begin with. I think that this EV mandate bullshit is absolutely fucking ridiculous. That like it never should have been a thing to begin with. I mean, if you want to introduce EVs into the market, and I'm all for it, if you want choice, go for it, man. But I mean, other than that, the simple fact of like trying to sit here and like strong arm somebody, no, I'm cool, dude. I'm good on that shit. So, yeah, they said that there's been a couple things going back to like the 6th gen V8. I did hear some rumblings, and nothing is confirmed, nothing is verified, nobody knows anything. There's nothing been come out from GM that I know of, but 2027 is supposed to be when they have that new V8 in the Silverado. So I thought that was pretty interesting. That's promising. 2026. Sorry, there might be some dead air here, but I do believe 2020 end of 2025 or 2026 is when I believe this is also from GM as well. So they're going to go back in 2026, so next year, and that's when we're going to get the new um, body design for NASCAR. I guess you could say. So yeah, that was kind of where if they got that fucking rumblings in the pipeline, I'm thinking we're gonna be hearing something about Camaro, something, test mules, spy shots, Release date something we're going to be hearing in the next 10, 12 months. I don't know. Usually I think everybody said usually August when they start, but I mean that's so what do we got, a year or something, you know what I mean? That was just speculation. But what was that? What was the date on that? That was back in May. I saw that. May 6th was when I saw that. So that looks pretty promising, man. That looks pretty promising as far as I'm concerned. As new Camaro shit. So the V8's supposed to be coming. I think that this V8 is going to be like everything that GM is going to need. I think we should probably get into. Hold on 1 second here. I'll get into the one article. I think Burley sent me this one, and I didn't really get to read it in an entirety until here lately. But let's get over here. It was this one where Mr. Reese, I don't know how to say his name, but yeah. So, anyways, it was they go on blah blah blah. The Camaro. It's been a year and a half. I didn't know it had been a year and a half. It doesn't feel like it, but it says that the Detroit News. Anyways, when they were going through the 24 hours of Le Mans, this guy, I guess Roos was kind of freaking going into some future plans or just the direction that GM's going to be taking shit in the next couple years. He went into this big sob story during the interview. He recalled his father's $1,300 '67 Camaro, blah blah blah. Not because he was racing it, because he thought it was a really pretty car. So he goes through, everything but confirming the return of the nameplate. Man, I'm gonna tell you. But anyways, he goes on that if it comes back, they're saying that they are going to have this is it right here. It's a rival of the Mach E Mustang. And I don't know why we're sitting here beating this dead horse, because it's fucking dead. I mean, they're sitting on lots still. I don't know how far that they're getting them discounted, but dude, they're having to practically give them away. Nobody wants those things, and I can't help but think that if they create this car and they create some kind of EV Camaro, it's gonna. I mean, there's no free lunch. You're gonna have to make. So it's gonna have to get paid for somewhere. You know what I mean? They can't just roll. We'll just write this shit off. Exactly. I mean, it's financial suicide. I guess they're claiming that there's some level and degree of motorsports associated with this. I don't see anybody racing these things. I mean, it's kind of like Justin White said that it might be fun to do, but it's gonna be shitty to watch. Because all you're gonna hear is the tread blocks pounding the freaking drag strip all the way down, and you know what I mean. And then you're just gonna see a scoreboard light up, and that's it. It's gonna be the lamest shit ever, and especially with now that the free money's gone, nobody wants these things. No, and I'm hoping and I'm praying, and maybe this is just satire and they're just saying shit to get everybody lit up. But I don't know. I don't know what this. I've seen this company do some dumb shit, but some things are starting to turn around from what I'm seeing. So I'm hoping that there's hope. Jim Campbell coming on. I don't know what this guy's capable of. I don't know what this guy's focus is going to be. I don't know anything about it, but it kind of looks promising. I mean, if they're giving a new president to that division, then that tells me, they're going to be investing money and time and all this efforts into, they're not just going to let stuff stay stagnant. I mean, they're going to be pumping money into progressing things. So I think Noob is probably right. I think that there's going to be some horsepower wars coming. Um, Farley has already said that, the I think his intentions were that the GTD, which let's come on, $400,000 for a Mustang. The only thing Mustang about that is the name. That is it. Well, maybe the outside, maybe the exterior, but I mean, they're claiming that the GTD needs to come back to get what? Why would you ever? Why would you ever? You're in Dallas, aren't you? It, I just saw on GM Authority that they're having some kind of transmission issue with, but yeah, why would you want one of those things? I'm honestly asking. I'm not fucking trying to get up your ass or I'm putting you down or anything, but I'm trying to understand the logic in that. Why would you want one? I don't know. I mean, it is always hot down there in Texas. Uh I don't know. I don't know. I those things just they confuse me. Somebody just down the road here, and I laughed my balls off when I saw it. But somebody had one of those. I guess, man. I get okay. So she doesn't ruin the Mustang. I guess. Somebody has one of those Banshees. I think that they're called that charger, EV charger. Uh, yeah. It fuck. Yeah, that thing is horrendous. I've been seeing videos on that. Oh, I've been seeing some video. Maybe in my post or whatever. I'll send you guys some links, but some funky shit. They're not warrantying stuff. Tons of fucking problems, even in the software. Yeah, 400 grand for a Mustang. Get the fuck out of here. Like this is the problem, man. This is the problem, dude. I mean, I don't know. So let's say Camaro 7 comes back and you think it's reasonably priced. What is that price? I mean, to you guys, what do you think is reasonable? I've heard like somebody put in the poll the other day, mid 40s for the low model V8. But yes, um there's no flex to that. There's no flex. Like I'm not impressed with the $400,000 Mustang. This is getting fucking stupid. Do you think 55K for a fucking woo 55K for like the base V8 for so like the LT1, like Camaro 6 had the LT1, no frills, no thrills, just V8. You think 55K? 75 80K ZL1 with 800 horsepower. I don't know. Am I insane? I'm thinking 75K is too fucking much. Okay. Okay. For a 2S, yeah, for a highly optioned V8 car. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, it sounds to me like yeah. I had somebody explain it to me like the tariffs and the economy as a whole. They kind of said, picture this, imagine it like this with like getting out of, I'm not trying to go down this rabbit hole or whatever, but the eliminating the debt or getting ourselves out of trouble with the national debt. They said, think about it as you take on this fat ass car payment And then now, instead of living below your means, you just get a better job, and you get a better job, and you just make more money, and so everything is pretty much gonna stay the same price. It's just you're making more. So you just get a better job. So it's like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I wish that C8 would have held at $59,000 for the one LT. I mean, I think that the fucking MSRPs need to come down. You know what I mean? Because it's just a runaway train. Because then it becomes a money spending thing. Yeah, 68K for a 2022. But I think you got your 23 for cheaper, didn't you? It wasn't much. It's like less than a grand. But didn't you get it for like 66 or something? Yeah. 80K? Yeah. I mean, my thing is I think 80K is just too fucking much. I think car prices need to come down. I think house prices need to come down. I think that's how, when everything's in percentages and ratios, that's how the fucking average person or the middle class is going to gain ground back. I think your fucking heating bill, everything, when it goes up in a percentage like that, you fall so fucking far behind so fast. Well, I mean, not behind, but it's like your living expenses get eaten up so fast that way. I think that the prices need to fucking come down, and I think wages just need to fucking stay. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, I suppose. But if you are getting the 800 horsepower ZL1, come on, dude. Yeah, that's gonna be sick. I hear a lot of people are starting to be like, you know, with the Corvette coming out and being 1250 horsepower, they're how is this legal? This bullshit starting to is already creeping up, but I kind of get it. I kind of don't. I mean, I don't know. New cars got so many fucking nannies in them. If you wreck it and wipe out, I mean, really, that's kind of on you. That's kind of on you. You kind of asked for it, but yeah, the seventh gen Camaro though, I think the EV, I think needs to. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? I mean, if you go into the comments, I don't know if they're fucking China bots or whatever, but I do hear a lot of people saying that they would be interested in it, and I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't. I mean, from the ground up, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But I can't relate to EVs as a whole, so I'm not sure about the whole thing. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna pass on the whole damn thing, I guess. Yeah, no EV Camaro. Um, I'm really gonna have uh okay, let's say that they do. Let's say that they make the EV Camaro and it runs it's marketed parallel to the new V8. I'm calling it. I've said it from fucking day one. It's gonna be V8. I think that they're still gonna have the manual because yeah, if Mustang does it, Camaro's gonna have it. I think that it'll come back, but um, if it runs parallel to it, I'm going to look at the sticker price, and in the back of my mind, I'm not gonna be able to not think it could be a little bit cheaper if that other car didn't exist. That's just the way it's gonna think. Or I'm sorry, I'm gonna think. Says no, I ended up paying less for my 2023 than what I would have paid for. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's right. Yeah. Sorry, man. I mean, fuck. I'm still getting emails from people with just my 2026 for 72. Damn. I remember my 2022 stickered for 68 one or something like that, and then yeah, 5K off because I remember they give you the employee pricing or whatever. So I paid 68, 2022, yeah, $69,000. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that now. You're never gonna forget that shit, dude. That's a hell of a story. Yeah, I'm down for it. At this point, man, we got Alpha 2 platform, couple tweaks, make it stiffer, make it more rigid. Dude, copy paste. Do the same thing you did with fucking Camaro 6 from, yoink it from fucking Cadillac. I'm cool with the off the shelf Trimic and fucking put that five. Back? Are we back? This fucking thing. Oh my god. Hold up. Hold up. I got. Are we good? Tell me. Am I good? Okay. Are we good? Give me a thumbs up. Give me some fucking feedback here. Okay. All right. Cool. God damn. That's what I'm talking about. So obviously it's not fixed. This is why I haven't been streaming. So I don't know. We might have to jump here in a little bit if it gets to cutting again. I don't know. They told me there's something with whatever a fucking node is. I don't know, NODE, whatever that is. There's something on the cable out there, and it cuts, and then the modem loses signal, and I don't know. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. Except I just keep calling, and these. Oh, so let's keep going. 5.5 Camaro, yeah. I'm here for it. The only problem is I hear that GM uh says it's bespoke. So I don't think that no matter what, I don't think that they're going to intend to put that engine in any other car, even Cadillac, which I think is stupid. I don't know why that they are just. If it seems like they're just dick riding Corvette so hard. There's not. I mean, there's a lot of people that have switched over, like Jeff. They've switched over to Corvette now these days. Um, but there's a lot of people that I don't know. I just don't relate. I don't relate to the clientele, the demographic that Corvette. I understand that there's a ton, but or tons of different types, but yeah, there's stereotypes for a reason. And you know what I'm saying? They get that way for a reason. So, but there's a lot of people that just don't like Corvette or they want a Cadillac because just like what Eric was saying with the, like the SS. Let me see here if it'll uh a four-door option like the CT5V Blackwing is, those things are getting to be freaking monsters. I've been watching Justin tuning those things, other shops too, but um, I don't know, man. They're getting to be this motherfucker. But hey, listen, I did sit in the C8 and the fucking elbow room, the cab room was actually really nice. It was cool. I mean, there's a ton of room in it coming from six, Camaro 6. There's a ton of room. I mean, I could see how like it would fit the masses of people. It's just yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just wish they would have kept the 59K entry. I really wish they would have clung on to that, but I understand. I get it. $59,000 is uber fucking cheap for what you get. Eric says, imagine if they took the Chevy Performance and made it completely its own thing. Yeah. Yes. Like Ford did with SVT or what is it? Toyota did with TRD. And yeah, I'm with you, man. I wish the Copo or whatever would have been like a thing, not just Camaro, which I thought was pretty close. It was exclusive to Camaro. But I mean, the thing is like, um, yeah, I'm so happy that other people feel this way because it's like, um, sorry, my fucking nose is itching for some reason. I I was just the other day I was looking at GM crate engines and I'm sitting here and I'm like, why wasn't this like an option when you're building your car? Like, why can't you option for, you know what I mean? Like, I'm totally with you, man. I wish that they would do that because let's say the EPA hands of time get rewind back, took back to pre 2010. Um, dude, there's no reason all of them can't come back. It really depends on how, what the detail and what the minutia is going to be in that paperwork. But uh, you could bring back the Nova, Impala. I mean, all of them, dude. The Malibu, there will be pretty much no excuses not to. You know what I mean? Because the only thing we have right now is Corvette. That is it. And if Corvette doesn't work for you or you can't afford that uber high price, you're screwed. And I think that's bullshit. I mean, that's not the way Chevrolet used to be. And I just think it's going in like a terrible direction, man. It used to be like the low dose show, but you still get 90% of the performance of exotics and everything else out there. And it used to be like engineers ran the company, they designed the company, and they made the ticket of admission was super cheap to get a lot. You know what I mean? It's just you had to put up with some finicky shit. Like they only run parts for 10 years and then they discontinue everything. And it's just, yeah. It'd be ideal to bring back others too as well. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of people. I did a poll on that a couple weeks ago, And you would be amazed how many people, instead of Camaro, would rather bring back like Nova and Chevelle. Chevelle was a fucking big one that everybody wants to be brought back and recreate. I don't know if I want a retro thing. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if it would be better off to bring back something new in of its own and in of it, you know what I mean? Unto, you know what I'm saying? Something brand new from the ground up, fresh. But I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Chevelle was there's a lot of emotional tie. I guess there's a huge market. There's a cult following for Chevelles. But yeah, yeah. Man, this fucking internet thing's got me paranoid now. I keep watching. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but yeah, yeah. The EPA thing is gonna be pretty cool. I think it's gonna be very beneficial for us. I'm super excited to see what that's gonna entail. We've just there's been so much cool shit been happening in the past fucking couple months. I've just been like, yes, yeah, you know what I mean. Um, there's been stupid little things like and I'm gonna shout out Cooper Bogetti. He did on his Clips channel. Um, they've pretty much made it accessible now to where anybody with a legitimate bitch can sue the EPA now. So, I mean, if you're willing to put your money where your mouth is, anybody can get in there and sue the EPA. This is gonna, I mean, this is a ton of red tape getting cut. I mean, this is gonna pave the way for years to come. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna try to cuck us again and try to be putting rule and you know what I mean. But I think for right now, I think Jeff is right. I think the horsepower wars are going to be coming back, and I don't know. Do you think 1,000 horsepower cars is going to be becoming the norm? I don't. It's pretty crazy, man. I mean, I never did get a Dino Zozo, but we were guessing it's like just under 1,100 at the crank, and I'm telling you guys to buy something like that to just take the keys and fucking hey noob, what did you get your ZL1 up to as far as power? I did you hit 850 wheel? Did you get 1,000? I can't remember, but I mean, you'd be able to relate. You'd be able to fucking testify for me. 1,000 horsepower on the road's pretty freaking nuts, especially with like varying seasons where it gets cold and hot. 700 wheel, that's enough, dude. Yeah, I mean, I remember when Zozo had 660 wheel, which that's pretty close, and I drove that car for a long time at that power level, and dude, I mean, fuck, I mean, people don't. You need to drive it, and then you'll understand what I'm talking about. But that's pretty nuts to be able to just like that ZZ632. It's 1,004. It's 1,000 horsepower on pump 93. Just write a check for it, and yeah, that's that's kind of where I was saying like the cars are so easy to drive, but you can still get in fucking trouble, and you know that there's going to be people that turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, it's like speeding, dude. You're exactly right. Some can handle it, some cannot. And I was talking with somebody about this the other day. I said, the power, the more power you have, it seems like the faster and harder it comes in, but the key word there is faster. So like on this 96, dude, it's so slow. I mean, I'm in total control. I don't, I am fucking Motec when I'm driving that car. It is so when you climb power, the problems happen so fast and you can't I'm afraid that, if they do turn it off, you can't adjust for it fast enough. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't recognize it, know what the problem is, react in time to catch it. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know where it's going to top out, but I think about 1,000 is going to be, yeah. I think that's going to be about where the street's going to be able to handle. I don't know. Texas roads fucking hooked, man. I had that Nitto 555 G2. It was a 320 treadwear, and we went out on a toll road, and that fucking thing was like launching off of a fucking glue strip, dude. I mean, it hooked even from like a 40 roll, I think. But I was like, yeah, Houston's got some fucking streets, man. Eric says stock ZL1 power is enough for me. Yeah, I mean, I think you got the stick, but I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm Burley. Don't you get an ego the size of fucking Jupiter on me here? Don't do it. But uh, when Mike rolled into the fucking power on that 10 speed, um, it felt more than 540 wheel. I mean, the way that 10 speed fucking found the butter zone and just fucking rode that power. Yeah. Um, I don't know, man. It was nuts. It felt more like because I would have liked to have taken my um car stock and had you drive it because my car was it felt slower. You know what I'm saying? Than stock for stock than Burley's did. Just standing on it, same RPM, same everything. It felt slower. And when I got in Mike's car, and the thing is like Mike, when that car hits like 5,000 miles or something, I wouldn't be surprised if it feels a little bit faster. Like when the valve train loosens up and everything, you know what I'm saying? Not a whole lot, but I mean, you know, I think you should buy a Draggy and test it. That's good data. 1,000, 5,000 miles. Yeah, I think that's good. Do some 60 to 130 pulls. He says I'd like more horsepower in mine. Yeah. God. um. Okay, so Mike, let me ask you this: Camaro 7 comes out. It's uber badass. You get your 800 horsepower, 75,000. Are you trading yours in? I mean, think about it. I mean, because here's the thing: is you got. I mean, I don't. I mean, I don't know what your financing was, but you got a couple years to pay it off because you know the first year that they drop, they're not gonna fucking release like the big dick model. They're just not gonna. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna wait to drop the daddy model maybe like a year or two into it. So by then, your ZL1 should be theoretically paid off or close to. Are you trading it in? Because you got a massive chunk down and you're going to get everything you want. You know what I'm saying? Would you do it? Would you do it? That's stock. That 545 on your typical dyno jet is what they so you were there. That is 545. That's what everybody told me. Um, because I don't know. Like I said, when I took it down to Killer Performance and it made 660 stock, or I'm sorry, after I picked it up, I was just like, fuck, that was $8,000 fucking dollars, and I only got 660 wheel, and well, all in. That was all the parts. That was all because this stuff is not fucking cheap. I mean, you guys know this. And I was just like, fuck, so I only gained 120 wheel, but you know, um, that's when they they told me, 545 is what they are. But yeah, that's right in there. Um, oh man, what Eric say? I could be in the power band in second or third. Step on it. and it hooks and go. Yeah, the ELSD. That's what Dodge and Ford never had was the ELSD. That was why if you buy a Corvette, get the Z51. If you buy a fucking Camaro, get the SS1LE or which I never crawled under, but I had some dude. I was working on my car and he fucking rolled up in his other 6th gen. I crawled under it and it was SS or whatever. And it had a fucking ELSD. It had the hydraulic lines going into the E-diff. And I'm like, did all of them have it? You know what I mean? But yeah, that's like the best thing about the Camaro was the ELSD, and I just like the configuration of having the V8 in the front, transmission in the middle, and the diff in the back. But the ELSD with coupled with the mag ride, dude, it was fucking it was bananas. It was crazy. That thing would hook. It would grab the corners. The chassis was stiff. It was yeah, it was awesome. And I mean, forget first though. yeah, yeah. I mean, if you turn it off, but see with the ZL1, you have to read through it. But if you can toggle through the performance pages, you can get into like only the ZL1 has it, but you can get into some settings to where it will turn some of the nannies off and it will degrade some of the nannies a certain way and it will I mean you can adjust the steering and stuff like that that way you don't get like fucking sideways in there. It'll lock that electric steering will tighten up and everything. But yeah, the ZL1, that's another thing I hated about it was uber complicated to run that car. It was just and if you didn't do it every day, you would forget. Like I would come back 3 weeks later and be like, "How the fuck did I do that again?" Sometimes I was watching my own shorts. That's kind of why I made some of them. It's a 60-second fucking video, and I knew I was going to get what I needed in 60 seconds or less. So I would go back watch my own shit, and I'd be like, "Oh, that's right, yeah." Way too complex. Even the C8, I think that they found that and they created that Z button. Noob, you got the fucking Z51, didn't you? And if so, will you tell me, did you I mean, how much use do you make of that Z button if you got it? Yeah. Eric, you got a fucking hell of a car, dude. Hell of a car. And if you keep it stock and you keep it in good condition like Burley's going to, the people like me pay extra, just like my car. I'm not going to here's the thing. I didn't realize this when I was at the fucking DOT. They have AI that scans the internet for they'll plug in your VIN if there's a Facebook post, if there's any Craigslist ad, eBay ad, that AI scans it, and that way it's stopping fraudulent fucking, you know what I mean? I don't know what you want to call it, man. Where they ask you how much you paid, and this way. I'm not fucking admitting anything, but I'm just saying, not putting that out there. But yeah, if you keep it stock and if you take care of it, people are going to pay a premium for it, especially because that one's stick. Especially. Burley says, I'd be tempted. Dude, you would have a massive down payment. Your payment would be next to shit. It'd be nothing. It'd be like a cell phone bill, dude. I'm just saying. And you'd have warranty all over again. And you would have new car envy. Because everybody loves it when they have the latest and greatest fucking generation. That's pretty much what sells this shit anymore. He says I still don't. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. And this dude fucking works with airplanes. Like, come on, man. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? This is straight up 100% the truth. And the thing is like you can go back through and Uh, wait, what the fuck, noob? I'm getting to you. I saw that. Um, if you even, there's no fucking way you're gonna be able to. Mike, do you think? Say like, here's a scenario: you pull up to a fucking light, dude. He thinks he's got something on you. So you're gonna fucking run it. Okay. Do you think you would be able to sit there on the steering wheel and the fucking toggle switch down by the info or by the shifter? I don't think that you would have enough time, even if you did in your mind know how to fucking run that thing, have enough time to get everything all fucking prepped up and locked in and ready to go. Let alone trying to remember all this shit. That car is so complicated. I think they last minute slapped it all in there, and it was just like, I have no idea. But the car is very, very capable if you can figure it out. Yeah, exactly. See, yeah, I mean, yeah, you'd be at the, it'd cycle through a couple times. Yeah. Hey, wait for me. Um, he says the Z button turns off cylinder deactivation. I I thought the Z button you could set parameters for like the suspension, the traction, the throttle response, or whatever you're driving. I'm so happy I don't deal with this shit anymore. Uh, I thought it remembered that all the parameters, and then you set it to the Z button, and then every time you would just touch the Z button, everything goes back. Because when you turn the car off, it resets everything. Is that not true? C8 will win the court. Yeah. Sorry, guys. He's not fucking lying. I mean, the thing is like, yeah, that'll piss you off just reading that. Yep. Yep. It will. I mean, that's what I've, yeah. Yes. That's what I thought. Camaro needs that. At a fucking bare minimum, dude. Camaro needs that. Dude, I'm telling you, that was the most infuriating thing about that car. Because I drove mine every day. Every day. If I was going to go to Taco Bell and get some food, or if I wanted to go across town and buy some fucking ammo, or if I want anything, whatever I wanted to do, and it doesn't matter in rain, sleet, snow, I didn't care. And I'm telling you, as if you're using it as a daily, it's infuriating. I hated it, but it might be interpretive. I mean, it might not bug you guys. Eric says his garage kept will be stocked. Yeah, that's smart. I mean, that's smart. One, you're saving all that money on fucking parts, mods, and stuff like that, and the headache of finding a shop to do it or doing it yourself. And then the parts they're not always up to OE quality. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they're better, but most of the time they're not. And the nice part about it is it's the way the car was designed. Just feed it gas, oil, and fucking drive it, and you're gonna come out money ahead. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. Let me see here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Well, yeah, but dude, you're at fucking 500 horsepower. You know what I'm saying? I mean, take a Camaro SS and fucking and stomp on it. You know what I mean? I'm saying you get a fucking SS up to 495 horsepower, and you got the fucking Z51 at 495 horsepower. I think the Vet's walking away from it, and I think that the Vet can go for the Vet is more versatile only because it's got the cross plane crank in a fucking mid engine with a DCT. You got all the torque right there, and it's right over the rear wheels where you need it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know how that car is going to handle it on the street. And if it ever whips around in the rain, in the snow, because we got snow up here, correcting it is, I hear, in the mid engine, because the center mass, you're just along for the ride. Yeah, I hear it's a bitch. They all have a L. What did you get? It looks like you got a Stingray. I mean, you got the square exhaust in the outer corners, and you got the tiny wing. So it looks like a Stingray Z51. Mike says, "Do you think Camaro 7 set up similarly to a C8 mid-engine? Do you think a Camaro 7 set up similar to a C8 with mid-engine setup would sell good or no?" I've that was my bitch the whole time. I think it would sell amazingly. I honestly do. I think that they should have kept the Corvette flat plane and the Camaro cross plane. That's to me. Um, but you know, because Camaro they always have the fucking rental models with the V6s and the 4-cylinder, and from what I've been reading on people on fucking GM Authority and everything, they people like them. People like the 6-cylinder and the 4-cylinder models. I don't know why, but yeah. Um, I think it would sell because in people's minds they associate mid-engine with exotic, uber fancy. It's a flex. I, I don't know why, but yeah. What did I, dude? You fucking missed everything, bro. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Uh, Pretty much, they're gonna fuck Camaro up, and this ultra fuck Burley. You know what? I might do that one day. I might just do that. Guess who's getting a text? Ding. Yeah, the thing is uh this guy, yeah. The ever since I saw that Ford was like 80% American. And what up, bro? How you doing, bud? Good to see you, man. How's the connection this time? Is it better? Last time I was using my phone. I was using my phone because my internet's fucked up, just like you guys saw it was fucked up just a little bit ago. And it didn't work out so well. So is it better this time? Let me know. Let me know. Um see, this guy. Hey, look, man. I'm a Coyote fan. I like the Coyote. I just don't like the Must. I mean, the thing is when you have the option available, the ELSD and the mag ride, and the way the algorithm the car had. There was no fucking I really like the Challenger too, but shit. Sorry. Come on, come on. There you go. You try talking for an hour straight. It's hard, man. Um, the Challenger and the Mustang. I mean, Corey brought up a good point too. It's just kind of ugly. It's just kind but the Challenger's not. I like the Challenger, but man, if you guys saw the crash test on fucking like maybe I'm ruined on Chrysler, but the crash test on those cars, it's a beer can with 4 little wheels under it. And you're going fucking ripping down the highway. Man, I'm telling you what, I just don't trust them, dude. I just don't. But they're good looking car. I mean, they're a good cruiser car. They're comfortable. My neighbors got one. I rode in it a lot, and yeah, I think it's a fucking highway car and a half. It's really smooth. But yeah, the Coyote for what you can do with it, factory dual injection and 4-valve overhead cam. It is, dude. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah. Yeah. They think they're badass and they think that 8-speed's gonna fucking save them, and it doesn't. I mean, the thing is like, and I've got some things in the pipeline, but the thing is like, just the dimension. I mean, the way they approach it, the car, it's not really made for performance. It's just they shoehorn 707 horsepower in them. I think 717 when they left, but and it was a rental car with a fucking massive blown V8. And it's like I heard the tooling was like from the 80s on that chassis. So it's kind of scary, dude. I mean, I don't know. They just weren't built for what people were fucking putting them on YouTube, making videos or TikTok or whatever, fucking slide them and fucking trying to race them and shit. Yeah, but yeah, the I have heard that ZF 8-speed is very tunable, and it is very fast, and it can get down, but it's just the platform it's fucking bolted to. It sucks, in my opinion. It sucks. But yeah, the I'm fucking hurt. I'm taken back. Andrew's getting a Mustang. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, the you bastard. Camaro 7, I think what I was going to tie in with the Hellcats, I think that they need to dumb down the technology and kind of go with like Dodge's motto, the way they left out pull back. I think Burley, you commented this a couple weeks ago in the tech needs to the tech needs to get how did you say it? I can't remember. But it needs to get dumbed down, and they need to spend time focusing on the performance aspect of things. That's where I think and market the damn thing. You know what I mean? That's what I think that they need to, take Camaro 7 with. I'm okay with that with Cadillac platform. Just keep the fucking costs down and the performance up. And yeah, you'll be and market the thing and actually keep up with the Joneses as far as like the horsepower wars and stuff like this. And I think the car will sell. Cars are too heavy. They are. The GT500 was 4,400 pounds. I mean, it's right there with them, and that thing still was whipping ass on the street. I mean, E85. Oh, what do they do? E85 porta blower, headers, blah blah blah, tune. You know what I mean? They were making 1,100. Yeah, but it's the design, and the car was so freaking outdated, and you know what I'm saying? They're just inefficient as hell. I mean, they flex and twist and roll all over the place. I mean, like I said, they're comfortable. They're comfortable street cars. They'll soak up the miles, and you know what I'm saying. But as far as like the performance goes, they're you didn't see them whipping ass on street race videos for a reason. Yes, basic is better. Yeah. Um, I I don't know how to put that, because it's not like you're asking. I mean, if people want that in an EV, because I hear the things are like uh fetch. Like you can walk out of the grocery store or whatever. You walk out of the grocery store, stand at the fucking door, and do something through your phone, and the car will back out of the parking spot and come to you. I As freaky as that is, uh, if you want stupid little stuff like that, just save that for like the Bolt or the Volt or whatever they decide to keep. And if it takes off and people want that and it's a legitimate success in the market, great. If not, don't force it on me. And take the crap all the microphones and the cameras, and I don't know. I don't know. I think people would just lose their shit because I'm telling you, it's an adjustment, man. It's an adjustment. I don't even have TPMS sensor. I love it. It is very very analog, and I don't know. Yeah, analog gauges. I love the Camaro 6. It had both, but the thing was like, um, I don't know where it was getting its data from, but throughout the CAN bus system, like the speedometer was just fucking slow. Um, the gas gauge was super slow. I mean, okay, you had a modded ZL1, even you noob. Could you stomp on it, do a couple runs, do a couple races? You watch the gas gauge go way the fuck down because it's trying to assume and like within like a 25-mile thing. Uh, you could watch the gas gauge go down, and then when you go back to driving normal, it's like the fucking gas gauge would regenerate. It would bounce back, and yeah, it's insane. Like the tech needs to. Well, I'm sorry. The tech on that thing was kind of archaic and ancient, but yeah, it needs to get regressed for sure. Absolutely. Um, you fuckers passed a Hysteria Purple Z06 on. Hmm. 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 Is that the new? Is that the new one? Is that the new one? Hysteria Purple. Yeah, I gotta. My thing is like I've been burying my head in my guns, and I haven't really paid attention to my cars here lately, and that's really where I'm starting to get. I got to put shit away. It's addictive. It's like crack. The older I get, the more I like to you know, I don't know, but I need to get back to my cars. So yeah. What's a new color? Hysteria Purple. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Let me get back here. Oh, all right, fellas. Well, maybe. You guys want to keep going? We'll wrap this up here. Well, okay. Mr. Dude says, just got home a little while ago. I was in landing Corvette. Oh my god. No. 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 Oh. What do you want to talk about vets? What do you want to talk about vets, sir? I have been, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I have for years eyed I have eyed, and this is where me and Burley were I have eyeballed a C5 Z06 FRC. I just like the FRC, but with the Z06 you get all the goodies, and they're a lot more prevalent, so it's going to be a lot easier to get parts for. But that's about that as I get, or a C6. But I got to figure out a way to get that fucking GPS out of there. I got Burley, you dude. He's probably got a fucking Corvette poster in his bedroom, right above his bed. Don't you, bud? I don't know. I'm gonna give it to the C8. I mean, I'm gonna watch it. If you can get the CAN bus system out of it, like the fucking microphones and if you can get it out of there, I mean, The thing, from what I hear, the thing hooks on the street. A- and that is everything that pissed me off about the Camaro, and especially if you could get a 1LT for. But from what I've been hearing, the 2LT is the way to go because it has the head up display and it has a couple other things. If you're gonna get like a basic bitch package Corvette, that's the one to get. I hear. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god. I have to clean. Yeah. What have I done for the Z28? I've been fixing it up. I've been daily driving it, figuring out all the stupid little things, and then just kind of fixing it. I don't know. Everybody tells me to put this stuff online, but I don't know if there's going to be a resurgence on these cars. And like I said, I've been working on 7 days a week, so making fucking videos the way that I do, I would have to do like uber basic, you know what I'm saying? Uber basic videos, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I just think that's kind of fucking half-assing it. If I do say so myself. Noob, you like that? Do you think it is worth? Well, I guess Burley has it too. The ceramic coat. Do you think that's worth it? Because I'm not a big fan of PPF, but you know, um, it's kind of like motor oil. I mean, motor oil or religion. I mean, everybody's got their fucking preference, I guess. But the thing is like, yeah. Um, yeah. The ZL1, Burley, you were. It does kick off brake dust like a motherfucker. Yeah. Hold it. A 94 Mustang. 94, 95 were the bastard years. What, does it have a 302? If it's got a 302, that's kind of the cool that's kind of the cool years, I think. Huge cost, huge advantage. I don't have any experience with it. I think it would be cool to check out, but how do you know if it's degrading? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know if it's wearing down? Because I'm assuming when they apply it, it's building up a coat, and then when they buff it down, it's basically cutting that coat in half, and then that's what you're left with. And then over time, I'm assuming the sun, weather, all that stuff's going to degrade it. So I don't know. I don't know. The last time I heard somebody ceramic coat in a car, it was like $1,500 fucking dollars, or you could DIY it. So ceramic. So Burley. So put that ceramic on your wheels. I guess that would be a pain in the ass. Those things are. Yeah. 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 Oh, damn it. Yeah, you can do it yourself for a couple $100. You can. Yes, you can. Can you fuck it up though? It's kind of my thing. Because from what I hear, it's easy if it doesn't dry uniformly because you have to do it in like certain panels. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. Oh. Hmm. All right. All right, motherfuckers. Let's see here. ZR. Okay, hey Mike. What since you guys are coming in later, what do you guys think about that they're claiming that the ZL1 or ZR1 cheated? I wouldn't say it's simple except the application. Correct. Yeah. I hear you have to have like there's a certain window and you kind of have to go by look as to know when it's sorry, I didn't mean to bump my camera there. When it's cured and ready to cut cuz I hear if you wait too long to like polish it up, it's a motherfucker, and then if you do it too soon you can ruin it. All right. Okay. All right, fellas. He said, it's so impressive the mileage you've been able to keep off. Well, all right, fellas. Well, I think I'm going to jump off here. Anything else you guys want to talk about before I call it? I might have to come up with a new topic for next week if we get it fixed. All right, fellas. Don't forget to like, subscribe. You know the deal. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Do you guys want me to leave the video up? I'll let you guys bullshit if you want me to just leave the ZR1 video up. You guys have a good one. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Is the ultimate proving ground.
It's the world stage. It's the most intense track. There's nothing like it.
We're definitely looking to break some records. 3 Corvettes, 3 different drivers, driving for fast laps.
It's been 14 years since we've set a fast lap there. It's time to go back.
Let's see what happens. This idea came about roughly 20 months ago. We called it Project 7. There's only a small handful of vehicles in the world that are able to achieve a sub 7-minute lap, and we want to make sure Corvette is on that list.
Anything sub 7 is more elite, right? It's another level of fast.
But the way we're doing it,
it's very unusual. Everybody always does this with a professional driver.
Our goal really is to show what the capability of our cars are, but we want to do it with our own team, with our own people. I've known Aaron, Brian, and Drew for at least 20 years. They're not professional drivers, they're engineers, but the fact they're capable enough to come out and do this on the Nürburgring, I think it's a challenge.
It's been a while since we've set a lap time at the Nürburgring. I think it's been 14 years, and it's something we've been asking for a while.
And now you fast forward to Corvette Z06, ZR1, and ZR1X. This is world-class performance, and we can put that up against anybody.
Early on, we made the decision,
Let's just continue this mantra to go prove to the world we don't need a professional driver to do this.
bringing these Corvettes to Nürburgring. It's all about reestablishing Corvette on the world stage of lap times. It started last year with the ZR1, where we ran North American lap records and established those for the car. And at some point, we all said, all right, can we do the Nürburgring now?
We get the question about why do we come here to the Nürburgring quite a bit. And really, this place is truly unique around the world. If your car can be good here, it can be good anywhere.
You know, in the months leading up to our trip to Germany, there was a lot of background work that we did at Milford to figure out what's the best way to get an extremely fast lap time that we're all going to be proud of.
We use the simulator to help us fine-tune things and prepare for our trip coming up.
The track map is like millimeter perfect to the actual track. They do a laser scan. Such a long lap, so many little tricks and unique things you do there. It helps you keep it fresh in your mind and keeps your timing and cueing kind of sharp for going there. Yeah.
All right, ready to go.
Aside from just getting ready to drive, as we prepare for this trip, a lot of the logistics fall upon our team.
Here we go.